What's going on, everybody in the building, man? It's your boy Tony Digital, bringing back a 4K visual, and we're on Tech 2 Wild. Now, I don't know if I'm just gonna start saying what's going on, everybody. It's Tech 2 Wild or Tony D 2 Wild. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section. But with that said, Amazon Prime recently, Prime Day passed, and they were offering pretty much a sign up to get the opportunity to purchase the Nintendo Switch Mario World Deluxe or bundle overall. And I signed up for it, and I got an email with the availability to make that purchase, but it was within a 24-hour type of window. So I signed up, got an email a few hours later. I think a lot of people did as well, and I made the purchase. So this came straight in from Amazon, and this is a fairly new bundle, but it is the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle. Let's go ahead, check it out, and let's unbox this thing. So it comes standard Amazon box, you know, the dealio with that. But I did want to basically show y'all how this bad boy came. So standard Nintendo Switch alongside with the Mario Kart World little game in the corner. Now this retailed at $4.99 compared to the regular console model that is $4.49. So you get a $50 price increase. But when you look at the difference, it actually is a $30 saving if you want to grab this over grabbing a regular console and then going and buying the game, which would be, I believe, what, like 9 bucks. So if you are planning to grab the game, this is definitely a good bundle to go ahead and pick up on. So with that said, we're going to unbox this bad boy and check it out as well. And watch this full video because we might be giving this one right here away to start the channel off. Watch the full video. Trust me. All right, guys, so you have the overall box. Check it out. As you can see, you got the Nintendo Switch, the Joy-Con, the game labeled there, Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo on the top. Got another picture on the bottom, and bam. Take this part right here out. I just want to be delicate with this bad boy. You feel me? And then right on the top, it gives you a quick start on how to go ahead and plug this in, set it up, and all of that. Now, we're just going to be doing an unboxing. We'll probably follow up with a deep dive review later on when we actually use this thing for quite some time. Plus, I have to grab another one of these because these are, you know, I'm adding this to my collection of consoles, but this particular pair will be going to one of you guys and girls out there. Let's open this up. Voila. Very beautifully packed Nintendo Switch 2. And I guess we could take the Joy-Cons out. Each of them come in this wrapper right here. And you got one in, of course, a blue. And then one, of course, in a red. And I'm hearing that these, of course, are magnetic, and they're not like before. I think was more like a put in click. I think there still is, of course, the click. We love that click sound, but this is also utilizing a magnetic look. Here we go with the 7.9-inch LCD touchscreen. This thing right here looks nice, but definitely looks like something that will be a finger magnet at the end of the day. You can actually see the reflection of the light right there. When you look on that camera, it's even here, look at that. This thing is glossy. I'm scared to touch it. And of course, this boasts a 1080p HDR up to 120 frames per second, but of course, it is also featured 4K when connected straight to the dock to your television. So we're gonna go ahead. I guess we're gonna attach these just to see how that is. Right, that's very simple. You just put it there and it just does the rest for you pretty much. So there you go with that. Magnetic, light blue and that red. It looks really good overall. It looks very, very clean. Definitely bigger than the previous Switch off the rip. The buttons and the Joy-Con, it being slightly bigger, it feels like there's a little bit more space, which maybe a little bit of use getting to, but overall, I think that the finger placements, everything is very, very easy to make motion for each button and the Joy-Con and the joysticks, I would say, when making the necessary moves when playing video games. I feel like it won't be an issue, but it will be somewhat something to get used to. Now, going on to the back portion here on the bottom of the Switch, you have the USB-C, of course, for charging. And I would say a very subtle upgrade that was just well needed, of course, on the bottom is, of course, the stand that you had to go make separate purchases of to get. But now you have the stand, and this stand actually goes like all the way up. I'm trying to see. Like, I want to see now. Like, what? I guess you can play this low. I mean, if this is what you want to do, if you want to play that low, you can, but you also got the opportunity to it's free motion. There's no like clicks or nothing, which I think is good overall. But there is a worry, like down the road when utilizing this so much, is there a potential for this thing to get a little loose or a little weak to where when you're using it, it just flattens itself on accident. But for the most part, it feels sturdy. It's not super free of motion. There's a little bit of, I would say, tension that is felt there to where you can make it sit at any angle and not have to worry about it just falling all the way down. Over on the top portion, you actually have the game card right here. You can easily pull that out. And oh, I accidentally turned it on. Let's just see how she boots up. Got a little bit of music. Turn this up. I gotta watch out. We know how YouTube is. Well, technically I'm not monetized, so I ain't gotta worry about copyright. But very, very nice screen overall. We'll get back to that portion later on in the video. We gotta talk a little bit about the outside before we get into the nit and gritty. But the game card is featured on the top. You take it out. It's a little slot here that you can actually put the game card in, so it kind of keeps everything in place. And you put that in there, good to go. Another USB-C on the top as well that I didn't even notice. So there's 2 additional USB-Cs. You have, of course, your audio input for microphones, power button, as well as the volume, all on the top, which is good because you don't want anything on the bottom. If you end up sitting it on a table and it's pressing buttons, that can be a little bit of annoying. Now I'm trying to see here, because I've seen videos. Somewhere here is, where are you at? The SD card. Okay, so it's hidden right here. Okay, so where the stand is at, really. So where the stand is at, there's actually where you could put in your SD card to add in some additional memory. The memory that it comes with is 265 gigabytes internally and is expandable via the micro SD. So we got this, we'll put this right here. Let's continue on because we're gonna come back. So you have a layer, actually right here, you have the, I would say this is the manual, okay, and then you have your HDMI cable, ultra high speed, guys, ultra high speed, peep that. Woo. You got 2 Joy-Con straps that come with this. I don't remember if the original came with this out the box, but of course, this is if you want to run it either, you know, with one hand each and you want to have the strap on, which goes great with games like Smash Bros and all that. However you want to do it, but it's good it comes with that as well. That's the first layer. Then the next one, you got the Joy-Con controller, which this thing is pleasant. Now, still to this day, I think, honestly, this might sound wild, but the Nintendo Switch Pro, the controller, the big boy, is probably by far one of the best controllers out there. I just feel like the overall feel, the overall buttons, where everything is at, even compared to an Xbox and a PS5, which I've grown up on, but this brand new controller that Nintendo dropped, the Pro, which I'm looking forward to see if they drop a Pro version, I guess, for this. I'm pretty sure they will, but I really, really love the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. These bad boys are good too. You simply plug these in on each side, and you got yourself like a little, you know, mini controller for the Joy-Cons, which it goes well as well. But you got that, and then you got your USB-C cable, standard for charging, plugging up to where pretty much wherever, but mainly for the charging that goes alongside with the brick as well. And the Nintendo Switch brick has came handy for me in the past. When I lost my MacBook, I was able to charge with this controller because it produces a very good wattage overall. But they separated it now, so you have the brick and the cable, where before everything just came as one solid unit. And then last but not least, we got ourselves here the dock. Wow, so a nice upgrade to the dock overall in the shape for the most part. Nothing too crazy. Before, okay, still the same back portion panel that comes out that allows you to put the AC adapter, HDMI out, and LAN to go directly in. That will give you the direct wired connection for your Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty sure that would have to be there, but let's just see. We'll put this in, see how this goes. Simple. Dock's in place, and you're good to go. Now, let's go ahead and just see the initial overall look of the Nintendo Switch out of the gate. Now I gotta watch out because we do know how YouTube can be with even simple sounds, and Nintendo themselves. So I'm gonna turn this down. But the buttons feel good overall. Using the stand, we know. Okay, so utilizing the stand, of course, will cut off the USB-C on the bottom, which will allow you to now plug it in on the top Very smart move. Very smart move, Nintendo. And to release the Joy-Cons, press it down and pull to the side. Okay, so there's these little 2 buttons featured right here on both ends. These subtle little upgrades, I like a lot. Detach the right Joy-Con. Okay, we did. Detach the left Joy-Con. They want me to put the stand here, do they? Is that what y'all want me to do? Select next with the controller you removed. Okay, do you want to connect to the, nah, later. You can use it, okay, we got that, we know. I guess we could set that up too, just to see. So the magnetic effect is featured on here as well. And then they want us to set up the user. We'll just make something simple. In the touchscreen, let's just see how the touchscreen works. Touchscreen's good. Skip, skipped, prepare, completion. Click the home button. And we are there. So overall, even like the overall look of the homepage looks very similar, if not almost the same, to the original Switch for the most part. But as I stated before, this is not a in-depth review of the actual product itself. This is more so just an unboxing of what you get with the Mario Kart bundle. Now, with that said, we got this. I'm curious, I didn't see it. I might have to look, I might have passed up on it. But I'm pretty sure somewhere within here has to be a digital code for Mario. Okay, it's right here. Set up internet connection, select the home screen, follow the on-screen instructions to begin the download. So to do so, I guess it says right here the instructions to download Mario Kart World right there. So that's something I guess you have to kind of bring some sort of proof. I thought that it would have been a card in there, but maybe not. But that's the way it states how to do it right there on the back of the box from the Nintendo eShop. So with that said, I just did some research real quick. Some of these come with the card and some don't. And apparently the card is right here. I did not get the card. So if you didn't get the card, if you got the card, you just do the redeeming. If you don't got the card, you apparently just go straight to, and maybe we can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it because I'm not logged in online. But you go to the shop and then you scroll down to where it says bundles or buy bundles and you confirm it. So I guess it's more so built in within the actual console itself. You should be able to easily do it by confirming that you want the bundle, but you need to make sure that you pick it with the right profile that you end up signing up with. So some will come with the card, some won't. And the easy way to do it is just by going through the actual Nintendo shop. And somehow, some way, I guess it knows that this is a bundled Switch 2. So stay tuned. So yeah, if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are going to be giving away this particular Mario bundle Nintendo Switch 2. And it's fairly simple. All you need to do is make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, hit the like button, and comment down below in the comment section. We will choose a winner at the end of the month, right into the month of August. So somebody will get this maybe for right back to school, or if you're a little bit grown up like me, you got something to play along with while at work. Hopefully you're not getting in trouble, but something to add in on your console. So simply make sure you're following and comment down below in the comment section. We will make the announcement of the winner of that video whenever we make our first video going into August. So just make sure you guys and girls are tuned in on every video, but particularly the first video of August, we will make that announcement as well as comment it down below. If you're a little confused on the rules, which you shouldn't be, check out down below in the description. I will link everything that you need to do, which is simply sub, like, comment. That's it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comment when you do the comment, let me know another product you might want to see. So you could say, you know, subscribe, like, Tony, I love this, man. Maybe, can you review a DJI da-da-da, or can you review the brand new da-da-da, or can you review the Steam Deck, whatever. Just let me know down below in the comment section, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.